What's up, guys? Artillboy here. Today we're doing another video. Today we're taking a look at the zombie tools, the corvus. Let's begin. Now, I'm actually doing rather kind of a plan for all this. Like, if they announce the pieces discontinued, I'm gonna order those pieces. And the corvus was no exceptions. So on December, I decided to buy this and I actually bought this around about December 17th, alongside with my Christmas present that we'll be talking about. And this one, I paid that one. And yeah, it was announced that this thing's going to be discontinued, so you might as well buy it. This piece was released around about, the replacement for the Reaper 3, to be exact. Which, that one's also a little crazy to see it. And I really wish I could buy that guy. Wish they could re-release that so I can actually pick that up. As you could probably know, yeah, it's a rather more recent piece. 2023 to be exact. So what's this designed after? Well, it's designed after the kama. And what's the kama? It's a Japanese word for sickle or scythe, rather one-handed scythe. So the sheath itself is made of kydex sheath. When I first got this, alongside with the mauler, that one was a little too tight. But I think when I start, pulling it out and opening it, it made it a little bit easier to do. So the sheath itself is made out of kydex. Have 4 eye holes for things like paracord, and I didn't actually had time to actually put a bunch of like paracord on that, which that's kind of a bit of a plan I'm about to do. Secured it with a leather strap to secure it with a little button there. Now that's kind of what it is. So this guy right here, you could probably know that this one's. So the blade material on this is the 80 CV 80 CV2. It's that material where they do the axes. Or 80 CV2. I'll be right back. I'm going to check out what the material is. Okay, I'm back. So, I checked the material it is. It's the 80 CRV2 steel. Actually, recently, a lot of their stuff is getting the 80 CRV2. I think, I'm not sure if this was made for, during the early version, was made from 5160, but I don't think so. I think they were doing it on smaller blades and axes, but now they're getting the 80 CRV2 steels on, I think, most of them. So that's kind of what it is. There is also a hole for that. They can actually put some paracord on there. Or putting like a chain on there, kind of like a Kasmagama style. But probably need a longer chain for that. With the T7 aluminum handle. Got some pins right here. And maybe inside there too. It's a full tang. Just exposed. The entire thing got exposed. And, of course, the ZT right here. And that's about it for it. Yeah, this is the first time I got myself one of these commies. I know that there's a M48 version and the Honduras or the Hondu one version to it. So let's talk about the blade itself. So the blade length is around about 5 inches. The handle is around, including the little and tang here, is around about 8 inches. And of course, the shaft in the overall size is around about 16.5 inches. 16.5 inches. So let's go test this bad boy out. Oh, let me point this out here. This one also have this Scandi grind, so it made this more double-edged. So I think it's probably going to be a little bit more easier to do some chopping with that, despite it being a rather kind of a war pick. So let's test this bad boy out. So the results out there is, look at that. That whole bottle just exploded. Yeah, that's really crazy about it here. For this one, that one got a cut here. You can see how also crazy that thing was. Also, took some of the cap off too. That's crazy about it. This one, striking this one was also just insane. Look at that thing. So that's insane. Look at that. Like the whole cap got destroyed. Which that's crazy to see that. But striking downwards is also, it took a bunch of pieces off, like it's nothing there. And then we get to the jug itself. Look at that. That's a strike there. Right here. Strike downwards. And then right there. That's a pretty crazy strikes on that. That's a very insane piece to have for it. So the verdict rating on the Zombie Tools, the Corvus, is about, technically a 10 out of 10. Really good construction. Actually a lot easier to use than the Cold Steel Poleaxe. Unfortunately, this took me a little while for this to actually to get there, but that was actually pretty an awesome piece to have. So that wraps up of the Zombie Tools, the Corvus. I'm Artillboy, and I'm signing out. I'll see you guys next time.